Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So again, solo leveling rise content. I said in the previous video, you'll see we make the content literally after this. We'll start with Baran and then we will go into the artifact setup where we can get loyalty points and stuff, which again is very important. I'll show you that too. Let's start with Baran then. This is Baran. We start the raid. Okay, so we are gonna start with Demon Castle 75 where it shouldn't be that difficult. My best team is a dark one, which honestly really easily clears it. As you can see, Ayla's using Blessing Artifact, Harper's using Curse and Curse Greed, Burning Greed, and Charlotte's using Burning Greed, Curse. And these are the cores I have on them. Basic cores, none of them are leveled up. Basically any dark one I got, I threw it on them. And that's pretty much it. So as you can see, A5 100 weapon, A3 80, A5 100. These are the shadows I'm going to be using. Igris for the critical hit rate, which is very good. Remnant power for him to increase my power a bit. As you can see, without him 675, with him 690. A big difference. He's at level 15 Baran. And Igris, Cerberus and Iron, I think, or Tusk. What do you call it? I think it's called Iron. Perfect. So yeah, let's dive into the first one. Let's see how difficult it will be. I use a controller, by the way, Xbox Series controller. It's a lot more easy on controller for me. And obviously I play on full HD setup but lower graphic card settings because it actually helps you do more damage if the game runs better, which is weird, but it is what it is. Now the way Ayla works is, if you have her at A3, which I have basically, you wanna use, before you pop her ultimate, you wanna use a second skill which is from the B button, which allows you to give damage increase and stuff to your Dark Hunters. And to get her ultimate, all you need to do is the same with Charlotte. Press this, normal skill damage button and you'll get her ultimate now. As simple as that. And for weapon priority, as we're talking this, as you can see, you do this with Charlotte before switching out to this. As you can see, I did this, now I will try and go for the ultimate. Obviously she has done this, so I cannot go for the ultimate. Now for this, Charlotte is actually very good. As you can see, all you do is press the dodge button A and you pretty much don't take any damage as she becomes invulnerable during this, and you basically clear that divination circle part. I do believe that is the part where most struggle on. Use the ultimate again. Dark team is a cruise for this. And then this. Now you wanna use this if you want to for some reason, then you use this. Now why I said you want to use this is because very important. Then you use the ultimate, you get this animation, which means you're giving damage to the team. And this is how you get her ultimate. This is it. And okay, at A3, if you use a core attack, she gives all of the buffs which are in the core attack, which I'll go into it after this boss battle ends. Now for Charlotte, you do this, do ultimate. This is very toxic of Charlotte. She inflicts paralysis on her core attack, which basically means the opponent cannot move, cannot do anything. He will go into a divination circle again and again. So it's simple as that. Press this, do this, do this, do this. Very simple. Then you use this before using the ultimate, as it increases your dark damage, and this is gonna do a lot. 56. Almost. Again, I do this for getting my health back, did this for increasing the damage of my team because this, and forcing my ultimate to go into this. Then doing this, as you can see, the core attack comes up and there will be 3. As you can see, the 3 cards popped up, which means I got 3 effects because I have her at A3. If you don't have her at A3, you will not get 3 effects of her. And one more thing when forming the party, which I will explain to you. Pop the ultimate instantly, and I think he should be dead. Mitas. As I said, it's a cruise with the dark team. Dark team really goes so. If you don't have Charlotte, I think you can go for Mirai, but if you have the dark team, I don't think you should be facing much difficulty over here. Now I will show you where I faced difficulty and what I did to counter it at the end. And now I won't show you these ones. If you want me to show you these, ones, let me know down below, and I'll also make them into a video next time around. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to show you how do you actually form a team. Dark team, the hunter team. First of all, let me go over there. We'll clear this too. The blessing stages. If you're using a dark team with these characters, first of all with Ayla, as I said, her core attack. This is the core attack. As you can see, it grants either the strength, the magician, or the wheel of fortune, which is the strength is this, increases the user's damage by 12%. Damage means damage increase, not attack, as none of these stack by attack. They all stack by HP and defense. Her main tactic is, as you can see, if you go over here, if you have damage increase stat at a higher level, she does a very beautiful thing, which is this. The user's critical hit damage stat increases equal to the 10% of the increased damage stat. So if you're using artifacts on her, additional defense percentage, critical hit damage, and damage increase are the main factors you go for. My artifacts are not good, don't look into these. For Harper, it's very different. Where is it? Perfect. Yeah. For Harper, what you need to have is need to have defense, HP. That is all you need to have. HP. That's all that matters for her. HP percentage and additional HP. Her main stat should be additional HP. Why? Because she's a hunter. Hunter stacks off HP, additional attack, additional defense a lot better than Sung Jinwoo. Because Sung Jinwoo's stats are higher than this. So percentage stacks for him at high level will give him better returns than normal. Now as you can see, she doesn't really care much about her damage stat. So her core attack increases damage by 12%, increases the damage of hers, which in turn increases the critical hit damage of Charlotte, which is very busted. Now, the second effect she grants, a shield. I don't think I need to tell you shield is very good. It helps you absorb a lot of damage and stuff. And Wheel of Fortune, which is busted. Increases all team members' critical hit rate and critical hit damage by 12%. Now, if you don't have it at A3 like I have, you won't be able to use all of these on the core attack. It'll be luck, RNG. You'll get either of these. If you have it at A3, let me show you A3 this. When the uses horoscope or crossing stars. Crossing stars is the skill she uses to help Sung Jinwoo. This one. It grants the same effects, but she grants all of those three effects, which makes her one of the busted support. Honestly, she is the best support for any team in the game. Quite easily. At A3 and A5. Obviously, if you don't have it at A3, Maylin is better than her. And then her, as I said, one more thing about the ultimate damage that I was talking about. When the user uses stage 3 of the basic attack, it charges the ultimate by 100% power gauge. And now, when the user uses Death Nova, here Arcana the World becomes Arcana the skill. What is Arcana the World? First and foremost, if you use her ultimate without any other skills, this is what happens. The world, which instantly restores HP equal to 50% of Ayla's defense to the entire team and grants her a shield equal to 15% of her defense again. See, HP restore and defense of Ayla's. Cool. Now, if we use this skill, the B button, the second basic skill of her, Death Nova, it changes the effect to the tower, which is what I mostly go for. I always go for that. You always need to go for that. First of all, you proc this, get your team HP restoration by 9.76%, then proc this, then do this. Why? Because it grants the death effect then, and what does the death effect do? It increases the damage increase stat of the entire team equal to 6% of her damage increase stat, which is why I said, for her the more important parts are additional defense percentage, and then you get this damage increase stat. The other one can be critical hit damage, critical hit rate, whatever best suits you, but not attack or something. See, this is why damage increase is important for her. So after this has happened, as you can see, increases damage increase stat, which means her ultimate will do more damage, and every other move. Why? Because as we saw before, critical hit damage stat increases equal to 10% of the increased damage stat. So that's why this team synergizes really well. And one more thing, I don't think a lot of people know about this and have made mistakes I've seen. When you're using her at A1, What happens is you use the Death Nova, which is this one, the second one, the skill which converts ultimate into the damage increase one. She charges the ultimate of the other characters by 60% and increases the cooldown of the ultimate skill by 20 seconds. Her weapon is the best. You need to get her to A5 instantly. What happens is if you have Charlotte at the second spot, it won't work. Any other hunter at second spot, their ultimate will increase by 60% every single time you use that skill and switch on to them. So yeah, let's dive right into it and let me show you. Wait, we'll skip this, and as I said, if you need to see this, I'll show you it in another video. I'll see you all in the ready to one. Now moving on to the next one, which as I said, Demon Castle 80. Let me show you the art blessings I got from that. The blessings you need if you're using my team is you need ultimate damage, critical hit rate is very good. Critical hit damage is the best. So if you can get critical hit damage rate and ultimate, your preference would be the ultimate is at least one ultimate from one blessing side is very good. Get one ultimate from here, one ultimate from here at the very least. If you get 2-3 ultimates, boom, your ultimate's gonna basically shred through the opponents if you have good enough attack. So yeah, let's go to Demon's Castle 80, not this team. Now, I can use two teams by the way, I'm gonna use Dark. Now, either I can use Demon's King Dagger with Plum, or my Dark setup, which is completely. I can use this, but the problem is at A2 and my attack stat being so low. If you're at level 93, you need to be at least around 30k or above at the minimum. I'm not. Which means I cannot do enough DPS damage to get the boss of 0 HP before the timer runs out. So I shift to this, which kills every single one. Demon's King Dagger. The skills I use are this, as you can see. Dagger Rush, easy. This is for Heavy Break of Wind. And then we use this. Almighty Break. Another instance you can use. You use this one, Almighty Break of Dispersion. I'll go with the Dark Weapon one because let me show you the best case scenario for me. Let's go Wind over here, perfect. Now my skills have changed. This is Dark, as you can see, and this is. We can go this. This is the best DPS one. DPS means raw damage. This does the most raw damage in Dark, but this also does considerable amount of damage and deals heavy break. I'll go for this because I don't think a lot of users might have magnifying flashes at heroic or legendary. So I'm gonna use this because there's a good chance you can have this at heroic or legendary. So we'll do this, as you can see. One is this dispersion, normal, rare. If you don't have this, you can also use this one. It doesn't really matter much. So we are gonna go through this. Now the blessings I'm gonna use, which is Bloodlust. When you hit the enemy, it increases their attack by 7%, and when you get hit by the enemy, it decreases their attack by 7%. The second one I'm using is this. 70%, you get 8.4% more damage if the opponent's health is 70% or below. Third one I'm using is this. Pulverize. The fourth one I'm using is this. But I'm actually going to change the second one to this because this is just better. What this does is, if the opponent is weak to a certain element and you're attacking that with that element, you get 12% more damage. And elemental weakness damage is very, very good. And these are the new slots you get. I'm using the daily quest completion. If you go to 0 health, you come back with 2000 health. Very good. Now, the second one is this. It decreases my damage taken by 9% and increases the shield effect I get by 9%. Otherwise, if you don't have this, this is something I think everybody has. You can use this one. I used to use this one. Where is this? Yeah, this. What this does is, if I receive damage exceeding 5% of my max HP, I camouflage for 3 seconds and recover 3% HP for 1 second. Otherwise, I use that. So yeah, let's dive right into it. As you can see my setup. Again, Dark, all that. Igris, Cerberus and Iron. And him in the bottom, Remnant Power, who doesn't really do much purpose. But yeah, I'm not using magnifying slashes because I don't think everyone has that at heroic, the Dark one. So yeah. Okay, let's see. What can she do? You wait, she attacks, you dodge, you do this. Then I do this, go her. And then now you pop Isla. And then I use this. I missed the full plum effect. Now to get the full plum effect, what you do is you vanish, vanish. Dragon Ball Legends stuff, sorry. Okay, let me show you. I do this and then I use the skill. One more thing. If you're fighting an opponent and you have Plum over here, let me show you again. Do you see the full bloom? That is what it means. You, every single time you're gonna do big attack, do it after sidestepping. As you can see, sidestep, do this, you get critical hit damage and critical hit rate. Oh. Now I'll do this again, do this will do a lot of damage. Demon King Dagger also stuns the enemy and she is gone. Perfect, dodged it. Bring in Charlotte, do this. Her rage is gone, this will do damage. Full bloom again. Okay, now when she uses her rage, be over here or on that side, but around this, so that you can destroy one of these really quickly. I'll destroy it using this. Then Shadow Step, go directly to that. Use another skill if you want to, or if you want to just kill him with raw attacks, that works too. Now I'm gonna use Isla to get the support I need. Now what I did over here, I had my ultimate. I sidestepped, used the plum, then cancelled out by doing the sidestep or dodge A again, which is A, and then use the ultimate. Because if you use the ultimate, I missed that completely. So if you use the ultimate like that, it does shit ton of more damage because you get 30% more critical hit damage or rate. I don't exactly remember the numbers. Now I bring on my shadows because why not? Okay, we do this, bring on Isla. Now I'll do this. Oh wow, she actually went there. Let's do this and throw this. Perfect. I'll show you what I mean by damage. She's gonna go up. Now when she goes up, what happens is she'll throw a lot of red orbs or red area around here. Try to find the one where, as you can see, I'm surrounded but this area is clean enough, which means I won't get hit. Now she'll do an effect. She did go to the ground, did that effect. As I was saying, the damage. I use this, 88 to 73. Then 66. This is the amount of damage Demon King Daggers does. Which is why I said this is my best combination at the moment. Now I did a sidestep and used Plum. I don't really care much. As I said, I'm far above what she can do. Again, Demon King Daggers. And this. One thing you need to keep in mind, by the way, which is very important. As I've been just trying to show you how to do this, I don't know if you could see it or not. You press the LB and stuff. Okay. What happens is, if you constantly use this, you run out of mana points. What does MP means? It means the amount of cost you need to restore, use the big attacks, which is a blue bar over there, down. Where is she? She's dead. Which is the blue bar over there. So to refill that, you need to use the normal basic attacks to refill that. Otherwise it will go down, then it will go 0, you won't be able to use the skills again, which is what happened to me in this. And yeah, we got some cores. Let's see what did we get. Critical hit, HP percentage. When the user uses the ultimate skill, they recover MP. Okay, it's okay. Additional defense, defense percentage. Shield, not good enough. I don't want shield. Additional HP, critical hit rate. Oh, that's... It is, if I use basic attack, it shows 1% of my ultimate gauge. No, I'm not sure about that. No, none of these are good enough. Now, we will go to the other one, which is this Blessing Stone. I'll skip this. You'll see me fighting Demon Castle Spare. Wait, yeah, I think we'll do that. You know, and the blessings I got from this one was, the first one I got in ultimate damage, critical hit rate, and critical hit damage. We got this from this one. Now for the Demon Castle, this one, we got these three. First was ultimate damage, great start. If you don't get ultimate damage as the first one, retry until you get it. Then got a dash count 1, not happy with that, but the third one was decent. Critical hit damage to 12%. So now I have critical hit damage 12%, critical hit rate by 4%, ultimate damage by 60%, and an additional 12% to critical hit damage. Now we'll move on to this one. This is a stage where most people struggle at. Now the setup I'm using is not I'm going to use this time around, but you know, when I was struggling in this, what happened was 30-40 seconds were remain. Oh, his health was remaining by I think 30 bars. But I ran out of time. I just wasn't doing enough DPS, and by that time, what my team was, let me show you. Dark team. I had A2 Isla, A3 Harper, A3 or A4 Charlotte. I wasn't able to kill it in time. So what I did was removed Isla or Isla, Charlotte, Harper, Mireille, and I managed to kill it by just 2 seconds remaining. So this is a team you can use if you cannot kill it with that team, or you have less dupes or something, or bad artifact, you know, RNG like I've got. So yeah, now I'm gonna showcase this stage to you with my team with Isla, Harper and Charlotte. Cool, let's go. I don't think we're gonna struggle much, but let's see. Who knows, maybe I might struggle much. So now, usually people start with Charlotte over here, I don't, and I'll show you the reason why. You can start with Charlotte, there's literally no difference. You come here, you dodge this, it's gonna go there, I'm already running towards there. Use my first skill, do this. I'm not really looking to damage, you know, Kaiselin or Baran or Kaiselin with this. My main aim is to pop the core attack, the second skill, and throw the ultimate. Then go to Harper, do this. Obviously, I have to dodge it, do this. Now, as you can see, I'm not completely breaking it, because what I'm going to do is dodge this, switch out. Now, what it'll do is the second time I come with Charlotte, she'll have her ultimate, and we will also be able to use a second ultimate again instantly, because she has a 20-second cooldown of her ultimate, which means at A5, I don't exactly remember the cooldown. Oh, I forgot to pop the ultimate. I messed up. What you do is you pop the ultimate, then the core attack, then that attack. Now, I throw this attack, use the ultimate, and again, basic skills again, 3 times until it turns into a core, and throw the ultimate again. 2 ultimates does a lot of damage, look at that. 274 to 250. And I'm going out, I'll do this. Like I said, always do this. And then Ira comes in. This is the whole shebang you have to do throughout the entire match. You use a core attack, throw the ultimate, literally shift to Harper, and throw her ultimate, because which I missed. Okay, perfect. Now we'll freeze him, do this, and Charlotte throws her ultimate again. As you can see, how much damage we are doing. And let's see how much does this do. This, oh, he vanished. Okay, I'm not gonna switch out of Charlotte because he's gonna do this, which I think I should tell you about. So what happens is Charlotte is clutch in this. These spheres you have to get by these, holding the sidestep button. Again, I'll show you. This button you hold A in my, it could be different if you have concentrated, change the setting of the control. And if Kaiselin absorbs these orbs, it shows its own HP. If it does not, and you get it, and you have less HP, you get your own HP back. Remember, do not let Kaiselin get absorbed these orbs. 2, 3, okay, cool. Again, dodge these are electric shocks, which means you lose your health by a bit of time, chip away your health, like bleed effect. And you also won't be able to do anything after getting shocked. You will be in a state of pause at the moment, like stun is. Again, did this, go this. It's the whole cycle. First skill, go this, throw the ultimate, boom. Rinse and repeat. Okay, that hurt. We'll go this, switch out, alien bombardment. Now, Charlotte is the best to use for this, but you can also use other characters like this. I'm not sprinting or anything. You can sprint this. Just do this. Now he's gonna come back after this. Now what we do is, you dodge it, I missed time. I literally missed time this. Oh, I didn't bring out my shadows. Shadows makes it a lot more easier. You can bring them out again. I'm dumb. I forgot about it. We'll do this. Obviously, I'm using blessings. I don't need to use blessings. I just thought I'd showcase to you what blessings do you need for a decent enough run. We throw the ultimate again. After throwing the ultimate core attack, B. As you can see, this is what happens when the electric shock hits. You get stunned for a momentary period. Again, dodge this. It's simple. Get her ultimate up. Only Charlotte and Isla at the moment has this mechanic. Otherwise, every other character, I miss the core attack by Isla, which is important for critical hit damage and damage, but will still kill. As you can see, do this. Perfect. Do this, and I think Charlotte ult should kill. Oh, close. Then I believe she should kill. Do this, it's done. Yeah. Again, this is me with a very, very bad blessing. You don't need dash in your blessings. Like, dash is one of the worst blessings you can get. But as you can see, it was cleared quite comfortably. I wasn't really paying much attention as I was showcasing what I was doing, playing through my process quite easily. Now in Baran, I struggled a lot. I could not clear it at all. Like, I just could not clear it, I'll be honest with you. My DPS was lacking so much that I just could not even come close to clearing. And even when I cleared it, it wasn't that I got more dupes. I had A2 or A3 DKD when I couldn't clear it, and I still had the A2 or A3 DKD when I couldn't clear it. I tried using this A2 Moonshadow both the times, could not clear it. I still won't be able to clear it, I think, with this. So what did I do? We'll get around to it later on because it's a whole stuff. Again, using my dark team, you can see my artifact is this, Blessing Stones. I already showed you. And oh, by the way, if you don't have the legendary for this, you can use this one too. This is very good. Or if you want, you can use, which is the one? Sharp Perception for critical hit rate. I've used this. These two work really well. This also works, but the cooldown of a dash will increase by 20%. So if you dash, you will have to wait by 20% more additional time to get that back. Okay. So Pulverize is very important along with this. My skills are the new skill Dagger Rush, Dark Ultimate, Almighty Break, very good. And the second one, as I said, I don't think people might have it at Heroic. Even in Basic it can do, but in Heroic it's a lot more difference in terms of attack. I'll use this. I do believe people might have this one at Heroic. Heavy Break and Damage. Why is this good too? Because it damage dealt to bosses and elite monsters. This is increased by 75%. Very good. Now let's move. Shadow, Zigris, Iron and Cerberus. And obviously Baran at the Remnant Power. We can remove him too, because I did not have him when I cleared it. We'll skip this. He does this at the start. You dodge it, you do this, you go Harbor, he stuns her, then go slide instantly, and then do all the break damage. Now sidestep to get the plum effect and do this. Literally eliminate half of his health. Call the shadows in. Call the shadows in now. This is what I'm doing. Do this attack to defense down, Q10 for the first skill, which is a break one, and he's broken. Sidestep, instantly press the right button, which is for me the button which has look at the damage DKD does. 4 minutes 8 seconds and he is going into the next thing. Now for this, all you need to do is keep your distance off. Now let me show you what I mean when I say use plum. So if you have plum, you can see this effect. You get it at A2 or A3, I don't know. If you use this and this is up and use another skill, it does more damage. Do this, let me show you. Normal damage is this, okay? With DKD is this. As you can see, it was a lot. Went from 70 to 58. No, 28 or something, I don't exactly remember what was that. This is another stage where you have to dodge like this and then dodge like this. Now Radiro's skill. I just love how so big she is in this. It's so jokingly funny. Now, you saw the damage. It went from 38, is it? Yeah, 70 to 38. Now I'll do this normally. 22 and 12. Did you see the amount of difference me sidestepping and using the move is? I completely missed it, sadly. Let's do this and end it with this. Damage increases exponentially if you sidestep or dodge A button and then use the skill with any other skill. Now with this one, what you had to do is, this is a delayed one. He'll jump into the air, wait for a second before actually side stepping. Now another break skill, bringing on Isla for additional buffs, critical hit, HP and stuff. Now he's gonna do this. Now we do this, full bloom. You sidestep and you use plump, then you get a full bloom effect. Throw this. Now let me show you another difference. Again, as you can see, he had his break gauge up, which I mentioned in the previous video. Break gauge took so much of the damage, which is why you have to break the gauge first and foremost. Okay, sidestep, full bloom, no worries. Bring in my shadows. Now let me show you the damage Demon King daggers will do with this effect. Did you see? 30 bars, just like that. Now one more thing, if you have the ultimate, he will take the damage. What happens over here is, he does this, the third time he does this, you sidestep like this. Okay, now as I was saying, if you have the ultimate, you get full bloom, instantly sidestep and then use the ultimate. I don't know if you see it. You use the full bloom, instantly do this, cancel it out and use the ultimate. And the ultimate does shit ton of damage, as you can see. Again this, when you sidestep with this QTE skill, it actually increases the damage taken. Now we'll see a cutscene. We should. Or are we not? Okay, sidestep. This effect is there. Demon King daggers, shred him apart. We'll do this too, for fun. Now we'll have a cutscene, which is a quick time event. Yeah. What you have to do is, when this circle appears, at the middle of the light blue bar, press A to get the perfect one. Or even good. Just don't get bad. And then he gets in the staggered stage. I'll also won't do much damage over here, normal damage. And there's a reason. I want to showcase to you what happens. Now, he'll go into this state. As you can see. Quickly defeat the boss, he's gaining energy. This is his energy bar, the blue one. You have to defeat him before it is over. Obviously not that difficult. Done. If you can't defeat him before it, he'll basically do a one shot kind of a move. And he's dead. That's Baran completed. Normal. Now, as a share, I'll tell you what problems I faced. Let's go into that. I faced a lot of problems. I tried it for 3, 4, 5 days and I couldn't clear it. Now let me show you why. What do you do? As you can see, this has additional attack damage, increased critical hit rate, attack percentage. I'll show you all of my burning curse artifacts. Where is it? Perfect. For long runs, burning curse is the best for something good. Or 4 set burning curse, 4 set expert. I don't use expert because I need DP, CP, which is the amount of power you have. Now, before I was using this one on him. Oh no, not this one. It wasn't this. Yeah, this one. Okay, this one. Additional defense, HP percentage, additional attack, damage reduction, defense penetration. This one was used on him. Now what does that do? Let me tell you. My Sung Jin woos every single thing. As you can see, let's go to his info. Skills. Stacks on attack, the dark ones. Where is it? Stacks on attack, win 1. Stacks on attack if you have other one. Stacks on attack. There are very few with stacks on defense, which is like the almighty light break one. Attack and defense, you know. So yeah. And my attack stack is 26,000, 26k. Now, it wasn't 26k then. Now let me replace the one and I'll show you what I mean. I'll take a few hit of, currency, but it doesn't matter much. As you can see, my attack has went to 25k. That's not enough. We'll change this to, this one has been changed. I was using this one, I believe. No, it was this one, yeah, because I had given her this one. Charlotte was using this one and I was using this one. Now what this one does is, let me show you. 25k was my stat attack, 23k. Now going over there, I was using, where's this one? Oh yeah, I was just using this one, no change in this. 23.7k strike attack, basic attack. I was not able to do enough DPS on Baran. I grinded my artifacts a bit more, and what happened? Like I said, I changed this one to this, attack percentage, critical hit, and additional attack. As you can see, attack percentage with additional attack. I had 2 attacks. I used this, boom, 25.5k, and I changed this one. This one went to, again, attack percentage, additional attack, attack percentage this. We went to this one, 25,925. My bad. And this one was changed to, as I said, this one. As you can see, I have 2 attack slots. Additional attack percentage. My attack is at 26.5k now, which is why I'm in such a good spot. Otherwise, I was not doing enough damage. Once it reached to 26k, I used the same setup, not even a single advancement on any of my hunters before, which were A3, A3 or A4, Harper A3, Ayla A2, and Harper Charlotte A4 or A3. And I cleared Baran quite easily, honestly. It wasn't even close. I cleared it with 30 seconds remaining. So yeah, Sungjin Woo's attack stat is very important because Baran is not like a difficult boss as per se at the moment in normal. It's just more of a DPS check, you know, the amount of damage you can do. Which is why, again, like I said, people struggling on the Kaisilin stage. Why they're struggling? Because they can't do enough damage. So yeah, that is how I cleared it and how I got rid of my problems. Obviously now, I have A5 this, A7 this, it's different. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, in which I'll tell you how to get the loyalty events, which will be released after this, I tell you. So it won't be even long enough after this. So yeah, goodbye.